Messages to my younger self. What would you like to talk about?
There is no right or wrong decision. When you make decisions, just lean into it. The universe is guiding you towards something, whether you know it or not. We have been the doctor and I'm going to correct you because you said I was a doctor's wife. The doctor is my husband. Um, but we have almost 20 years, 14 moves. I don't know how many different institutions. I can't even keep up. But in that, there have been some opportunities that have been presented for me that I kind of walked away from because I believed in his vision. But there were still times that I thought, like, why would I do that? Like, trying like second guessing myself. But it always turns out to be right. Like opportunities, like it's crazy. So when I look back, I don't believe in coincidences. I think all things happen as they're supposed to. So when I talk to young people and they are so just like frustrated or like things are not moving as quickly as they can, I just tell them, keep doing the work. If nothing else, my work ethic is probably one of the things that I like admire about myself the most. I work hard and people notice. I don't necessarily have to be out in the world. People notice, and opportunities that I couldn't have even dreamed of have presented themselves to me.
Very well said. Very well said. Very well. Again, circling back to why we need to have our empath muscle, I'm going to call it your empathic muscle. And sometimes some people may not, you may not feel this vibe, and that's totally fine. But for us that do, it's like, it's very important to understand what Bianca was just talking about, because young people second guess themselves. Older, we all do. And it's because you build your life upon memories and experiences. And as you climb this ladder, you hopefully will learn from all of these issues and mistakes. So you continue to get better. And again, in the fitness industry, it's proven. I talked to Bianca when I had Dr. Avellino on last episode. I specifically asked him about this. I'm going to specifically throw this one to you, the same question, because it's the empirical evidence is out there about fitness and health. I mean, it's everywhere, and it's nowadays. I'm really, really glad because it helped me. But can you please, expand on that a little bit, and then we'll jump back into your last bullet about the health benefits and the empirical evidence behind it. I mean, look at Dr. Guess and what he's doing, what you're doing, almost Dr. Guess. Please comment on that.
It's little by little. It's one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. And that's in fitness, that's in everything. So I tell people, prepare, don't plan. When you plan for something and things don't go your way, you don't know how to recover from that. If you prepare though, when things don't go your way, which they won't most of the time, you can transition better because you were prepared. So with working on my doctorate, it's taken me much longer than I had anticipated. But I just kept learning because sports and fitness is what I love. And I don't know, to prepare is better than to plan. And that is when I decide that I want to compete, if you want to think about it from that, when I'm ready, I work all the time. This is not like a 12-week where people are like, for 12 weeks, I'm going to do this thing. No, this is work all the time. And for a small period of time, I just grind a little bit harder, but I am preparing for the lead up to what that looks like. And that's just how we live our lives.
You have to look at this as a return on investment, everybody. And Bianca Guess is our subject matter expert today. And Bianca is a awesome resource for us in the fitness industry. Just love talking. This is one of my favorite topics. This in mental health, because the mental health aspect, you got to get your head right to get your body right. Mm-hmm. You got to get your body right to get your head right. They work hand in hand. And it's vitally important for us to understand how integrated everything is together. And going down that path now, Bianca, on your last bullet,